Hey everyone, Crystal Beast here. In today's video, we're going to be covering the dev stream. And this newest dev stream, we were joined by Sweet Tsunami and Pyrite. They covered a bunch of the information regarding the new season. And it was a pretty informative dev stream and all. So I'm really excited. So let's get right into this. Alright, so let's get right into this. The dev stream started off with them reviewing the Battle Pass. They answered one of the most burning questions I've been hearing about it, which is why are there so many empty tiers? And their response was they wanted to try and concentrate the loot in the Battle Pass, meaning putting more into specific levels of the Battle Pass, rather than just having it spread thin everywhere throughout. You can think what you want about this, but personally, I don't mind it either way, whether it's spread thin or concentrated. It just doesn't matter to me. Moving on, Tsunami gave some commentary regarding his thoughts on the L85A1, stating, quote-unquote, it is like a better A1, and, quote-unquote, what makes it so special is its unique recoil, which is something they apparently are experimenting with, according to him, and to, quote-unquote here, wouldn't mind putting on every gun. These are ideas I am very hopeful and very happy to hear about. The L85, Bobo just made a video about it, and it's something I'm hopeful we get to see expanded upon. And if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you check it out. Tsunami also stated that the L85A1 will likely be entering eLIM in the near future, which is good to hear. In a different focus, they gave some information on what we are going to be seeing in the next mid-season update, which is the next Legacy season. I think this could have been predicted. Moving on from there, they also talked about the cassettes and their implementation into the free battle pass, and that many people in the communities who seem to publicly dislike that opinion. And as one of the people who cares the most about lore in the community, I have a couple of statements regarding this. One, as a memento, it would have been great, and that is the preferred option for me. However, Kirsten wasn't ready this season, and those mementos really wouldn't make sense on any other map. So they couldn't come out as memento in my eyes, or it just wouldn't have worked. Or we would have been forced to delay it until Season 11, which would have been really unpleasant. Two, those of us in the lore community have for a very long time held the statement that if we had to pay to get lore, then we would pay. So in the end, the cassettes are free, and you don't have to pay. But I think it's a certain part ironic that those who didn't give any importance to lore in the past are now raising issues with how it was added. And in the end of the day, we should really celebrate something over nothing instead of nitpicking and diminishing what we got, especially when those of us that really cared about lore have said multiple times we wouldn't have mind being charged for it, and now it's here and we're not charged. Finally, by adding it as an item in the Battle Pass, it will most likely make it more viewed and more noticed than any memento would be. It's simply facts that more people get to tier 50 in the Battle Pass than the amount that have every single troll. If you want more people in the community to have their hands on the lore, then the Battle Pass simply is the best place to put it. But I'd like to restate my initial point. I do think moving forward, cassettes should be like mementos found in the wilds of encounters. But to give the devs shits for this decision of what they did, of what we got this season, it's not really logical in my eyes. Tsunami also gave his commentary on his thoughts regarding Kirsten, the shootout map, and how he's a big fan of it, and how he's happy that there's a new shootout map after so long without one, and that is an opinion I think we can all share. It's nice to get another shootout map, even if it's not a full new encounter map. And he also showed off this cool little spot I personally had no clue even existed, proving he is just kind of a goat as a player. And I should also add, all of the footage in the background here is his because he is quite a great player. He also talked about another honestly bit of stupid controversy in the Adam Vengeance conspiracy, or really some people are calling it Frogman Gate. This premium pack is the new high expense premium pack for this season, and is to be the next in the line of Den Green Dude and its ilk. However, unlike its predecessors, it has guns included with it, and it's 30 USD cheaper, making it one of the best packs cost-wise. However, the controversy comes from how it was marketed, to which I say, yeah, they probably should have marketed it less, but this is not, like, new. And I'm not really sure where the uproar is happening now, and when it didn't happen when the Outlander $100 skin dominated all the promotional art, or when the Den Green Dude skin dominated the entire social media hype for, like, a week, or to the varying lesser levels when the other $100 packs got their highlights with each one's new arrival. I agree this marketing style is a bit frustrating when the skins they market so much are not in the Battle Pass. I'm just confused as to why we are angry now that the price is lowered and they increased the rewards rather than earlier when it was just too expensive for anyone to pay. And like, why are we choosing now to be angry? It's not like they're marketing it more than normal. It's about the same amount, but it's cheaper. I just don't understand it. If anyone wants to try to explain it to me, go right ahead. But regardless, moving on. The devs had a bunch of tech problems because somebody accidentally logged in their account, but they finally got back into an encounter. And when they got back into an encounter, Tsunami mentioned that this weekend we will be, well, actually, not Tsunami, Pyreet mentioned that this weekend will be the first double XP weekend of the season. And he also mentioned that the plane is missing, this bug that everybody knows about. It's going to be missing likely until the Christmas update because it's gone in preparation for Santa. So I don't really think they're going to hot fix something that's a preparation for Santa. That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. And we also got a statement that if nothing goes wrong, then Kirsten will be ready to drop in the next major update, which is again good news. Season 11, getting the new map. It's a little later than I would have liked, but I'll take it. And Tsunami also stated that this map will be quite similar to Bridges in playstyle, just without the bridge. And since Bridges is my favorite map, excited. But that's really all I could gather. I know this video is a little bit discombobulated, and that's partially because I've been sick for the last 7 days, so wasn't really able to do a lot of work, and really wasn't, I'm a bit all over the place, but I think I'm getting back into things, and I'm glad to be back. So that's it for this video, but until next time, guys, this has been Chris Reese, and I hope to see you next time.